Hello and welcome to Arts in the City. I'm Magali Laguerre-Wilkinson. Art can make indelible images on our brains and is often the reflection of the artist. Tina Beth Pina found one woman who uses her art to make people more conscious of societal injustice.
Art can stimulate different parts of our brains. It can make us laugh, it can make us cry, or make us think of things we would have never imagined. So what if an artist used her art to not only spark our imaginations, but to transform our social consciousness? I met one artist who's doing just that.
I'm an activist, artist, feminist, Jew, lesbian. That's for starters.
Meet Linda Stein, an artist whose work pushes boundaries and conjures up images of power and courage in a post-9/11 world.
This art that you're seeing here was originally inspired by 9/11. And that day, the running and desire for protection started mulling around in my brain, and I realized that much of my life was about protection. Much of my art that I did before this was about protection. Then I started making some of the work you see around here. And then Wonder Woman came to mind. And when I thought of Wonder Woman, I said to myself, yes, she is symbolic of what I'm trying to do.
Wonder Woman is featured prominently in some of Linda Stein's sculptural figures and wearable armor, inviting its viewers to feel empowered by conveying strength and justice in contemporary culture.
Everything we do falls under the umbrella of Have Art Will Travel, subtitled For Gender Justice, which includes racism, sexism, homophobia, ableism, classism. So we're all about authenticity. One exhibit called The Fluidity of Gender that's going around to these 24 universities and museums, and that is works that have to do with this idea of masculinity and femininity being fused together. And it has wearable sculpture. And they sometimes, many times, experience what it feels like to have a new avatar, a new body on, and to feel what it's like to be armored, so to speak.
The sculptures and wearable art are made out of acrylicized metallic paper, leather, copper, as well as found objects like driftwood, metal, and stone.
I love the idea of doing it in every material. That's what excites me. So I want to make this vision of an empowered, heroic, armored female, male, because they're androgynous. And I combine both the feminine and the masculine. And I want to do it in any material I could possibly think of. There's a series called I Am the Environment, where I go to the beach and I pick shells, and then I make torsos using just shells, or using beams, or using sticks and stones. And one sculpture is called Sticks and Stones. And I like that because you have the double entendre of anti-bullying and the art.
Were you ever a bully growing up?
Not only was I bullied, but I realized after lecturing on it that I was a bully.
That bullying experience led Linda to create a series of bully-proof vests.
I'm wearing one right now. They are called bully-proof, not bulletproof. Bully-proof vests. They're numbered, they're signed, and they're dated. And I use icons of protection. So I have images of Wonder Woman, Princess Mononoke, who's a Japanese anime character. Sometimes I use people from pop culture. Lady Gaga, Storm from comic books, Lisbeth Salander from The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. These are all pop culture icons that can start a conversation about bravery.
Linda is currently creating another series based on bravery, called Holocaust Heroes, Fierce Females, and it features tapestries with women who have risked their lives to save others. It's clearly a major theme that runs through all of Linda's work.
I want very much for people that view this and hear my lecture to think about their own bravery and to think what it takes for them to do some acts in their lives they may not even think of as brave, but really are very brave.
I'm Tina Beth Pina for Arts in the City.